Hello from Sweden and welcome to another pick a card reading. Before we start, I just want to say that you can now get my Oracle deck, the little guide deck, with free worldwide shipping plus 10% discount if you use the coupon code Lionsgate, capital letters, on my website nordicl.com, and this is valid throughout the month of August. Okay, back to today's reading. What is written for you in the next chapter of your Akashic records? And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. As always, we're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile 1 with seed. We have pile 2 with Quill. And we have pile 3 with gold. Okay, that's the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps, and I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the seed that is already sprouting here with 2 sprouts. Yeah. So let's put it here. And let's just dive into your reading. I think we have some small cards today. So we're going to start with taking 3 tarot cards for you. So what's written for you in the next chapter of your Akashic records? Wow, cards came out fast. Very fast. Okay, we have 3 tarot cards. I think we're also going to take 2 cards from my own Oracle deck. If you missed the intro, during the month of August, you can get my deck with free worldwide shipping plus 10% discount if you use the coupon code Lionsgate, capital letters, on my website nordicl.com. Okay, we got that out of the way. We have one of these cards and a chakra card. This is going to be the first part of your reading. So let's see what we got here. Half the full. This is so funny. Just because before I started reading, I always shuffled the tarot deck really good. And then I looked at the bottom of the deck and I saw the full and I was laughing like, that's perfect. You know, I wonder if it's going to come up in the reading because we have the seed here. The seed goes perfect with the full because the full really shows this very new energy. It's the 0, you know, it doesn't even have a number. It's the first, it's not even the first card, it's the card before the first card in the major arcanas. And the full card is a lot about transitions, actually. Transitions, new beginnings, and also taking like a leap of faith into the unknown. Yeah, okay, let's start there. Let's see what else we got. Wow. Ace of Pentacles, another card that signifies or that kind of shows like a new beginning, the start of a new manifestation. This is such a like very, very fresh energy. I don't know how to call it, like completely unpolluted energy. It's just like in the beginning stage of something new starting. Yeah, something new and amazing starting. 4 of Cups. What's written for you in the next chapter of your Akashic records? I think you're going to get something that you have been lacking. Something that maybe you've been waiting for, even with 4 of Cups here. Because you're like... 4 of Cups can tell us like we're a little bit bored or not satisfied. It can actually also talk about meditation and like retreat to find kind of deeper meaning. But somehow it makes me feel like something has been... You haven't been completely fulfilled in your life. You have a feeling like maybe something was missing. Maybe you were waiting for something. Maybe energies have been like a little bit like life has been a little bit disappointing, or you've just been feeling like unsatisfied, uncontent in some way. In another way, no. You know, you still have 4 cups standing. So this is just like a... I think like in many areas of your life, it's pretty good actually, but like something has been missing and it's like almost like it's coming to you here now, that 4th cup. And, you know, you can't really see it here. This owl is like kind of meditating, or like, you know, being maybe a little bit grumpy. So it's like really like it's coming to you here. So, I don't want to say too much. I want to take the rest of these cards. I mean, come on. The Fool card is a lot about transitions. And look at this, you have the transition here. And we also have healing. So transition and healing. I actually think that you're transitioning from a healing phase of your life, because I said like Four of Cups can also talk about like kind of being in a meditative state and like kind of rejecting the sensual pleasures, the gratifications of life, because you're looking for something deeper. You want the deeper satisfaction. So that makes me think with healing here that you've been through like a healing phase of your life, and now this healing phase, you know, is going to sprout here. The seed that you have planted, the efforts that you have put into your own healing. It seems like you're returning, you know, with the Fool, almost returning back to innocence, returning back to some kind of hope, some kind of joy, and also like really stepping into unknown territory. Unknown territory in a way, like a new chapter of your life is really starting, which is like there's a new chapter in your life starting with things that you've never experienced before. Maybe a new sense of freedom, maybe a new sense of liberation, maybe a new find, like with Ace of Pentacles, you know, maybe you're like really, because Pentacles, you know, can talk about manifestations. Ace of Pentacles, you know, starting a new project, starting a moving house, starting a new job. Wow, I'm so sorry, I'm stumbling on the words here, but yeah. So there seems to be a lot of new things that you haven't experienced. Yeah, look at this, even we have here the little chicken is hatched here. So another thing that's really showing like a new beginning. You're like newborn. Yeah, newborn, and a new life is starting for you. Stork. That's funny. Isn't it the stork that comes with the baby? So yeah, another card showing like a new birth. So we have stork. Transformation, change, active, renew, restless, arrive, depart, move, renovate, pregnancy, birth, slender, tall. Okay, that was a lot of words. Yeah. But depart and move. Yeah, it could be like moving jobs, moving home. There's like new, like starting like a new job. And it's like a type of job that you never had. Whatever you're like getting, like starting a new job is going to be more high vibrational, a happier place than you've ever been at. So maybe you had like jobs and it was very difficult with the bosses, the colleagues. But this is like really talking about, you know, getting that job that's like, wow, this is great. Like it's like even having a higher vibration than you have. So you have something to grow into. And I was thinking about that yesterday. It was like, because I talk a lot about moving and moving house, because I also want to move house, you know, in the future here. So yeah, I was thinking like, where do I want to move? And I was thinking like, yeah, I want to move to an area, you know, where people have an even higher vibration than me, or like, yeah, because then I have something to grow into, you know, and we don't outgrow it so fast. So this gives me like a little bit of feeling for you that you have somehow, you know, with your healing work here, you know, you've done a lot of work with yourself. There's been like many purges. There's been many challenges, and you have overcome them one after one. And also, you know, you have planted these seeds of wanting, like you have like a vision in your head, like, okay, this is how I want my life to look like in the future. This is what I'm striving towards. So you have raised your vibration. And because of this, you're also attracting now like higher vibrational jobs and homes and manifestations and opportunities and all these things, you know. It's going to be very good. And it's going to be like almost, I see like a, you know, it's so light, my eyes hurt, you know, I need sunglasses almost. So yeah, it's going to be good for you. It could be like a little bit, you're not used to being around like happy people. You're not used to be around like drama-free people. I feel like something like that, being around drama-free people, you know, having a boss that's actually very good, you know, that's like, very kind and compassionate, but, you know, still a boss, but yeah, like very good, responsible, and, you know, holds the team together. Or, you know, having neighbors that knocks on your door and say, hello, you know, nice to have you here, and blah, 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 I don't know what, and it's like very nice. Yes, that sounds like scary for me, who's an introvert, like, no, someone knocking on my door, but yeah, anyways, it's nice, of course. friendly neighbors. So I think you're going to start to experience like new type of people and job and home and like all these things around you is going to really, really change. So we have a solar plexus chakra, an underactive solar plexus chakra. I do have low self-esteem right now. I think, you know, what's written for you in the next chapter of your Akashic records, I think, you know, with the stork here, with the seed sprouting here, and the thing coming to you here, the cup here, I think your solar plexus, I think your self-esteem is going to like build up, and your confidence is naturally going to build up, because I think it's very important for you also like to physically, energetically move away from certain people and circumstances. You know, your job or your home or whatever is surrounding you, that's actually not so, that keeps on making you feel like kind of bad about yourself. So it feels like you have people around you that somehow makes you maybe second guess yourself, or maybe triggers you, or maybe does this or does that, or just challenging. Is like almost like feeling, I feel like you feel like sometimes a little bit, what is it called, like pushed down, or like a little bit, like a little bit tired, yeah, you know, for cups, yeah, a little bit just like, I'm just like sick of it, and it's somehow like losing your energy because of that, because there is certain type of people and circumstances almost like works like energy vampires and takes your energy. So, and it just makes you feel, and I think that makes you feel like you're not in your power, you're not in control over your life, and you're not really living your authentic truth, because there's certain things around you that's not aligned with what you really want. So that makes you, I think that is the cause for your low self-esteem, because you look around you and you're like, oh, you know, I wish I could do this, and you have other dreams and plans and hopes for yourself than the things that are actually surrounding your life. Not saying, we said here for cups, I think also you have like really good things in your life. So yeah, there is some really, really good things that are working for you, but there are some things that are like really not aligned with your truth and your needs and your wants. And that really like, that can really make us feel like kind of like non-authentic, and a little bit like, oh, but yeah, like almost like imposter syndrome, or, you know, not good enough in some way. And I think it's like, it's going to be very good for you to move away from that, so that you can really feel like that you are aligned with your own needs and wants and wishes for yourself and your future. And that's kind of going to heal your solar plexus chakra by itself, I feel. So I think you don't have to worry so much about this underactive. I think it's like kind of going to come by itself, like with you moving here. With you moving, and then we got forward movement. That's funny. You've taken new empowered action in the direction of your dreams. Keep going. I mean, that was so spot on. That's insane. Identify tasks to reach your goals, including personal shifts such as mindsets and release of emotional triggers. Yeah, I think you're going to release a lot. I think it's for you. You could look at this, the Akashic records here. You know, the book of all the books of knowledge, but all the books of showing your Akasha. You know, usually when we tap into Akashic records, you know, we can see like a library, and every book holds kind of the story of you and your soul, past, present, and future. Now we're talking about future, because we're talking about what's written for you in the next chapter of your Akashic records. Forward movement, releasing emotional triggers, changing your mindset, taking new empowered action in direction of your dreams, reaching goals, new birth with a stork, healing phase is over. And it's almost like you've been going in loops, healing something. It's like, I feel like I'm tired of it. I'm like, well, yeah, a little bit like tired and bored of it. It's like, okay, like I healed so much, healing, like, you know, and, you know, yeah, really transitioning from, I'm not saying healing is over completely, but it's like something is heavy. And even these two cards are not heavy in themselves, but I feel the heaviness of the phase of your life that you're leaving, the cycle of like really heavy healing, maybe even like karmic situation, something like that. Could be something with a kid, because we had the stork here. We talked about a baby, birth, inner child maybe even, or something like that. Who knows what it is. But yeah, it's been heavy here, but completely lighter when we move forward here. Yeah. Oh, healing. Yeah, shaman and healing energy. Yeah, we talked about a child. Look at this. Yeah, inner child healing. Oh, yeah, wow, look, this shaman is kind of holding this energy for you here, just above you. That's very interesting. Okay, let's just leave the shaman here. Let's see what else we got. South Node and karmic past. Yeah, so South Node, yeah, it's past life, karma, trauma, gifts and skills, old habits. You're moving. This is like kind of what we are. South Node shows kind of what we are born into the world with, our baggage. And you've been dealing a lot with your damn baggage. It almost feels like, yeah, I'm like fed up. Yeah, I know, I'm literally getting this feeling like, yeah, I'm fed up. I just want to enjoy life a little bit now. Can we do that, please? You know? And it seems like here, the shaman here really makes me feel like some ancestor is coming through in your reading now. Some guide, even a guardian angel, actually, like that's always been with you. There's a very loving, nurturing energy when it comes to the shaman. Is a woman here also. So yeah, some kind of feminine, nurturing, loving energy of some kind of ancestor that's with you. Because South Node, yes, karmic past, but South Node also shows past lifetimes, your gifts and talents, you know, the lessons that you learned. So it kind of shows your own shamanic path and your own healing path. And something with like also kind of activating certain kind of healing gifts, I think is also in your path here, written in your next chapter. Awakening your own healing gifts. It's in your hands. Yeah, and I feel like I want to cry because I feel like this shamanic feminine energy, this ancestor, I feel like I'm being hugged and I feel so much love. Yeah, it feels like this motherly love. You know, I barely know how it feels because I have a narcissistic mom, but I can feel it now through this guide. It feels like nice. Yeah. So yeah, you have some guide that's very, very close to you that has something to do with shamanic energy, past lifetimes, Indian energy, something like that. What is it called? American Indian? Native Indian? Yeah, I don't know how you say it, but yeah. So we have a psalm book with rejoicing and faith. Yeah, regaining, you know, the Four of Cups, it's like you're regaining faith and hope of life. I think life is going to surprise you in the next chapter. In many ways. Yeah, I think life is going to surprise you because you've been working through your karmic past for so long that this forward movement and all these things happening is just going to be like, wow, you know, is this really, like almost like you have to pinch your arm and say like, is this really happening now? But I think it's a very natural transition, you know? Yeah, it's not like, it's not going to be difficult in any way. It's actually like really, yeah, it's a very nice transition. It's just like one thing happening after another, leading you forward. Yeah, continue leading you forward. But I think it's going to be like a lot of new doors and opportunities that's unlocked financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Like really many areas of your life is really going to be unlocked. You're going to be like more connected with life, with Gaia, with your body. You're going to be able to be more tapped into your emotions, your mind, your needs, more connected than ever. So whatever you did in the past with your healing here, dealing with your karmic past, has really helped you spiritually and personally grow a lot. So everybody has their South Node to deal with. Everybody has their karmic past to deal with. Some of us have more difficult than others. And it's, you know, it's depending also on our life plan. You know, sometimes we just come down here and we're like, okay, this lifetime I'm just going to have fun and I want to have an easy life. And I think like 99% of all the people on my channel didn't choose this lifetime because I had a very traumatic life, you know, narcissistic parent, alcoholic parent, sexual abuse by an uncle, drugs myself, you know. I also have my Chiron in Aries, you know. Well, if you want to know, yeah, Chiron in Aries or in the first house is one of the most difficult placements because it's the loss of self. So anyways, a lot of wounds. So I think it's the same for you. Your life wasn't easy, you know, but everybody has a South Node. Everybody has a karmic past. But we also have to know with the South Node, you know, we have a lot of gifts. We have a lot of wisdom because we've been like learning a lot also during past lifetimes. So I feel like almost like you're ready to end the chapter of the karmic past, and from the south node starting to activating the good things from your past, your shamanic gifts, your healing abilities, something with the connection to your inner child, to some kind of tribe that you belonged also to when in like you have good past lifetimes too, of course. So yeah, some kind of like you were in some kind of tribe of some kind, Maya, Inca, Native Indian, American Indian. I don't like, once again, I can't remember how to say it. Yeah. So you're awakening a lot of this. I kept feeling this feminine, this mother. Yeah, this like this like what is it called? This shamanic woman. I see her, yeah, with feathers. She's very, very old, very white. I had this one time before. Yeah, one time, another time in the reading, this came up, and then I ended up saying like, this is me. Yeah. So I actually think this is what I think it's you. I think this is me. So when I say this, it's like you're reconnecting with your own shamanic self. You know, you lived probably a lifetime, you know, you were a very, very old shaman, and you were so wise and full of healing abilities and things like that. So yeah, I'm seeing myself here working with plant medicines. So yeah, and yeah, we have plants here. Okay, let's not go too deep into that. You get the message. Let's just continue here. Abundance. Yeah, this is what's written in your future. Abundance and freedom. Going away from the south node. You're ready more, you know, so south node talks about past lives. North node talks about destiny, fate, and spiritual purpose. It feels like you're ready to move forward to fulfilling your north node. North node shows us our direction. It shows us where we are meant to go in this lifetime. And not only like how we're meant to go there, we're also meant to grow into the north node destiny. So if you want to check out, you know, check out your north node in your natal chart. North node in your natal chart, the placement, the house and the sign, and you Google it. And, you know, I like Sidreal Astrology, wholesign. You know, I tried a little bit different. I'm not an astrologist at all, so I'm not that knowledgeable, you know. Yeah, but I found that one to be the most accurate one. So you can check that out to see kind of the direction that you're going through. You're going to live an extraordinary life. Yeah, cherry on the top. So this is pretty funny because Four of Cups really shows like, yeah, you have some good things, but you know, something is lacking. You're a little bit bored, you know. But here it's like you're not just getting something extra, you're getting the cherry on the top, you know, which always means like extra. Yeah, live an extraordinary life. This is what you're moving forward towards. Yeah, nice. Very nice. I think we're going to do what's wrong here with the table. Yeah, I always try to like kind of figure it out how it's going to look like a little bit pretty, but okay, we're just gonna keep it like this. Oh no, my personality. I feel like too much disorganization makes me stressed. So okay, is it nice? Is it still crooked? Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's just go with that. So let's take 3 tarot cards, 3 last messages for you. Okay. 3 of Cups. So celebration here. I said that you're going to be surrounded by more high vibrational people. It's going to be nice for you to be around people that can take care of their own emotions. Yeah, I love that with my twin flame, my partner, my husband now, you know, because he's like the first person that doesn't dump his problems on me. Because I'm used to always getting like shit from everyone. Yeah, you know, partners in the past, you know, everything is like kind of dumped on me. Also, you know, I am an empath, so it's like very easy. It's like, oh yes, of course it's my fault, you know, and you know, not anymore like that. But you know, it's very nice because he never does that, and he always can take care of himself. He always like tries to be. He's always very aware. It's very nice, you know. So I feel like the same here for you. It's like you're going to be more surrounded by people that are like emotionally, that are like emotionally mature. And like something like being spiritually aware, even if they're not spiritual per se, they still have like kind of an awareness of what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what they're projecting to the world. And they take responsibility kind of for their own energy, which gives you the freedom of not being a trash bin, which gives you the freedom of not always have to be like watching out where people are throwing their energy because you don't want to get hit by it. So I think it's going to be very nice for you. It feels like you can rest more in your new job, in your new home, or wherever you're being moved here to, where you can relax a little bit more because people are just more stable and mature in some way. And this also resonates with your energy because you also become more stable and emotionally mature because you had to go through so many challenges and so many lessons, and you had to heal in such a deep level here. King of Wands. Yeah, look at you here. So the King of Wands and the underactive solar plexus chakra, you know, this shows a very balanced solar plexus chakra actually if we are looking at the King of Wands from the light side. Yeah. So you're very confident. You are in control of your life here. You feel like you can handle anything with the King of Wands. King of Wands also makes me think maybe you're going to really, like with the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, get another, like, there's definitely like a level up. For some of you, it could be a level up in your career. King of Wands, you know, is a very successful King of Wands. And the visionary, yeah, it's the visionary actually. So he made some kind of vision of his come true. Sometimes he has even people working under him. So it could be that you are the boss now. Yeah, you are the boss now. Either way, it feels like you have stepped up the ladder. So you're kind of like climbed the ladder. Now you're kind of on top. Yeah. King, come on. King of Wands and King of Cups. Wow, you're really climbing the ladder of your life. Raising your status, raising your quality of your life. Yeah, raising the quality of your life. King of Cups, you know, it's my favorite king actually. King of Cups. Yeah, King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles I think goes good together. My two favorite court cards. Anyways, Queen of Swords is also nice. Let's leave that. So yeah, because King of Cups has a lot of wisdom. And King of Cups is really spiritual, mature King. King of Cups together with the King of Wands. Wow, this is great. This is really like making a big vision of yours come true. So we talked about the source, leaving the South Node, moving towards the North Node. So probably in your destiny, you have maybe some kind of big thing that you are meant to fulfill. I even thought about that. I saw a number 9 somewhere. Where did I see that? Can't even remember now, but I saw a number 9. Was it here? No. Somewhere I saw number 9. Yeah, here on the cherry. You know, 9, it made me think of the 9th house, which is the house of purpose. And we were talking kind of about the North Node, you know. So 9th house, the house of purpose. So once again, you're moving towards like your higher purpose. Your destiny seems to have something to do with climbing the ladder, you know, fulfilling some kind of big mission. And it demands like creativity from you. And it demands spiritual maturity from you. And it's like I feel like you're ready to step into this now, because transitioning from that heavy healing phase of your life, there's new things sprouting here. There's 2 things here. Yeah, I have to say that. Could be 2 of you, twin flames, another person, you're doing maybe something together with someone. Doesn't have to be, but for the ones of you who resonates with that message, because I talked a little bit about twin flame, could be 2 of you here. Could be that you haven't met this person yet, because it feels like they are not in union here yet. See, they're sprouting on each side. They come from the same seed, exactly like twin flames does. They came from the same energy. They are growing, and then they're growing. It feels like they're going to grow together, you know? So yeah, union. Could be for some of you, some kind of twin flame union is awaiting you. Okay, pile number, oh, I still feel like it's messy on the table, but yeah, let's leave that. Pile number 1, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the Quill. Okay, let's put it here and let's just dive into your reading. We have some small cards here, and we are going to start with 3 tarot cards. So what's written for you in the next chapter of your Akashic records? Yeah, I want to take that one as well. So we took 4 cards. And it just started to rain outside, or drizzle. It sounds very nice. So let's see here. We're also going to take 2 cards from my own Oracle deck. If you missed the intro during the month of August, you can get it with free worldwide shipping plus 10% discount if you use the coupon code Lionsgate, capital letters, on my website, nordicl.com. Okay, so what's written for you in the next chapter? Look at that. Of your Akashic records. Okay, we're gonna come back to that card. Let's just leave it there. We have this one, and we have a chakra card. Okay, let's see what we got here for you. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. It's nice with the quill also, though, you know, talking about what's written in the next chapter. We have the Knight of Swords. We have 2 of Pentacles. And we have the Magician. Wow, this is nice. Magician is one of my favorite cards right now. Okay. It's just... yeah, this card has a tendency to dance a little bit. Look at these 2. They fit together. So I think we're also going to check these cards' sensitivity. This is actually very interesting here, because if we look at the Knight of Swords here, it is very focused on the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have 2 of Pentacles here. And then we have the Magician looking at a complete other direction. So I feel like there's like 2, and even the quill you have, we have 2 quills here. I think there's 2 things written for you very specifically in the next chapter here. And one thing is to make something happen for you here with Wheel of Fortune. Make something happen. It almost feels like Knight of Swords. It goes like this. It goes into the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. It goes like this. It goes into the Wheel of Fortune. It goes like this. It does the whole round. It comes here. See here? Yeah. That's actually what it's showing. Infinite. This, yeah, it actually showed that. That's so funny. But actually then it goes like this. Something like finishing something. Yeah, you need to finish something here. And then you're going to make a turn. And then the Magician is, there's something completely new that the Magician is very like really looking like something really new is coming here. So you also finished something here. You got something. See here. So you're also enjoying something. So maybe you're working on something right now. Maybe you're writing a book even with the quill. Or you're doing something now. You're going to enjoy the fruits of that labor. Look at this with confidence. Yeah, almost like you're getting a prize here or something. So yeah, you're like, yeah, I did it. I'm happy about it. It turned out very good. Wheel of Fortune, it gave me the abundance and the blessings that I wanted. It gave me whatever I wanted. Because Wheel of Fortune also talks about cycles, you know. So it's like you're ending one cycle. But this is a happy cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. So once again, like something is coming to fruition. Something is coming to its end. It's giving you the blessings and the abundance that you've been wanting. Page of Swords. This is like in focus. This is the first thing happening. This is the first focus. Because Knight of Swords, you know, is a very direct energy. Yeah, very direct energy and very focused. And it's like, and it's completely focused on the Wheel of Fortune here. It's completely focused on finishing this, completing this, making this happen, going towards this fate, this destiny, receiving this fortune. Yeah, receiving this fortune. And then once again, then you do that, and then you take a turn. You feel good. Yeah, it turned out good, so you feel good about it. You know, you turned into a butterfly even. You feel good about it. You go here, you take a turn, whee, and then you go over here. And this is the Magician. And what comes here, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out through the reading. Maybe we will find out through the reading. But so, yeah, so let's see. Ship. So yeah, maybe you're traveling overseas because there's a ship here. Going places. Yeah, I mean, Adventure, going places, vehicle, vacation, trip, enterprise, movement, with the wind, swift travel, and overseas. Yeah, this is very interesting. Then you're going somewhere. You almost want to put the ship here. where you're traveling towards. So once again, I'm going to say it again. I know sometimes it's annoying when I repeat things, but it makes things clear for me. You're going to finish something off, and it's going to be good. You're going to finish it with, you're reaching some kind of fate here. And then off you go. Off you go, going places, new adventure, vehicle. Maybe some of you are buying a van, traveling the world. It's like some kind of like really, it's exciting. Yeah, where you're going is exciting. Let's see with the chakra card. Interesting. Root chakra overactive. Root chakra overactive. I am keeping people at a distance. I am keeping people at a distance. Overactive root chakra. Yeah, it feels like your physical travel. Okay, let's do more cards. See if we can figure this out. Connect to intuition. Repeating patterns are keeping you from making a new choice in this situation. Break free from old ways of thinking and ask for new insight. We have connect to intuition, and then we have, my chair is making a noise, wait. Connect to intuition, and then we have this beautiful sensitivity card here. So I think the Wheel of Fortune and I think the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords, you're dealing with something like very, in some way urgent, because Knight of Swords is like such a focused and very like, you know, I want to fix this now. Yeah, let's fix this now. So something is like in an urgency here, and it's going to turn out very good. The Wheel of Fortune shows that. It's going to turn out very good for you. But there's a little bit stress on you to kind of finish this, kind of make this happen, kind of fulfill this destiny, finish whatever this is for you. And confidence, once again, shows how you're successfully finishing this. Then I think something is shifting with your energy, because this is out of the way. Because this is out of the way and not a problem anymore. And also even because actually you succeeded, or you feel good about how it ended. We even have Wheel of Fortune is a 10. So really showing an ending. I think something is really shifting with your energy. And it's like all of a sudden, you're going to hear the calling. You're going to hear the calling. Something is calling you. And it's going to be something very spiritual in one sense. Because it has something to do with where life wants to take you now. So this has been taking a lot of attention and a lot of energy. But when that chapter is kind of over, what's going to happen next? And I love that we have the beautiful Two of Pentacles here, almost binding those two things together, showing this like very transition here, you know, transitioning from that one to that one. But also somehow like it's kind of the bridge between your old life and your new life. Yeah, I'm sorry, like I'm also confused, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like this is a little bit confusing. I think this is my reading as well. Like I kind of can feel like always when I have a difficulty, like kind of like reading the energies, I know it's my reading, because, you know, it's always easier to, I think it's always easier, you know, to give guidance to other people than to yourself. Archangel Uriel, passion, spirit connection. Passion, spirit connection. Something like with the spiritual calling. There's a spiritual calling. Something is calling you now. You did this. Now it's time to go here. Go here. And the magician, you know, is very connected to the higher realms, and he manifests, you know. He's connected to the higher realms, his higher self, and he's manifesting something into his reality here on earth. So it's like something big is being manifested for you here. Capricorn, interesting. You know, Capricorn is connected to the 10th house, the house of career. 10th house, you know, can also show destiny, actually. But it's like almost like you worked in two ways. I need to say that, like, this is more like this has more to do with like physical, like almost like even, you know, confident, like you're climbing the ladder here. It's like it's it's almost like two timelines here. This has to do with one timeline. This is not bad, this is not good, this is great. It's actually going to end up great, the first thing here. But then it's almost like you are almost stepping into another timeline. Yeah, look at this. She's also climbing up the stairs here. So yeah, you are finishing something off, and then you're ready to step into that higher timeline. Higher timeline, this is where your sensitivity, your intuition becomes even like kind of like stronger. Stronger and like somehow like more mature in some way. Like more like, yeah, you know, sometimes our sensitivity can like make our energy all over the place. Yeah, well, at least mine. So something with like being like more imbalance, you know, with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're more balanced now. So this one thing, the first thing here is that you're kind of finishing off. It seems to be very, very important. It's like it has something to do with something you need to tick off, like kind of your soul contract. Yeah, it needs to be done in your soul contract. It's also something that needs kind of to be done for you to, or it's kind of like aligned with you also stepping into the next timeline here, the higher timeline. So we see you going into the higher timeline, and we still don't know where you're going. So let's see what else we got here. We have the Copperhead with deception and bad influence. Okay, let's see what else we got. We have going forward. Okay, yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know that you're going forward here. And then we have tangerine. Be spontaneous. Tangerine. Be spontaneous and have fun. Oh, look at all this orange here. Going forward. Deception. This is interesting. What's going on? Why can't I see? I'm getting frustrated. I want to see what's happening. I think like almost like a part is hidden for you. We have Archangel Uriel. Uriel is really like a wisdom keeper angel. He's very connected to Egypt, to luxury actually, even in Egypt. And he holds like a lot of wisdoms connected to the Sphinx. I think the reason why, I'm going to say we, because I really feel like this is my part. I think the reason why we can't get this message is because we're not ready to receive it. And even like the Copperhead, look at this deception here. Like it almost like even the deception and the Capricorn almost feels like this is like kind of the wall here. It's tricky to see through it right now, but I almost feels like I'm getting connected with Archangel Uriel. I see like a lot of yellow energy. I almost feel like he's saying like, yeah, you're just gonna be led right through the illusions. You're going to be led through the illusions, and then it's going to be clear. Yeah, exactly. I heard exactly those words. So I think like kind of like, yeah, you're going to be led through delusions. And then see here, even here, coming from the fog, and then it's going to be clear. So once again, I'm going to repeat it again. Going back, first thing happening is this one thing here that you know what it is. This we know what it is, Knight of Swords here. Something that you have been almost fighting against or working very hard with the Capricorn energy, working very hard. And, you know, you had to focus a lot. You have to bring out a lot of courage, a lot of like stamina almost with the Knight of Swords. You need to like really work on this destiny, this wish of yours to kind of like make it happen for you. So this is number one. And then the rest kind of will follow by itself. You will finish this, you will enjoy it, you will step into the higher timeline, and then you will also be led. Beautiful, you know, I love this card. It's such a beautiful transition. So it seems like we don't have to worry, because it kind of feels like it's going to be like a natural flow of finishing one, you know, see, one pentacle, and then moving towards the other pentacle. Yeah, finishing one pentacle, moving. This seems to be having we have Capricorn energy, so it seems to have something with our career. Our career and our higher kind of, like, career and our purpose, like, because 10th house, like I said, sometimes it can also have to do kind of with our destiny, our legacy, or, like, fame, or, you know, our profession, like, kind of where we're meant to, like, kind of go in that way. So finishing one pentacle off and then going off to the next one. And the next one is a more spiritual calling. Going forward, having fun. It's a spiritual calling, but it seems to be a lot of fun. Yeah, you know, the orange is sacral chakra, high creativity here. And I mean, coming out of the fog here, the sun is shining. It looks very, very nice here. New adventure starting. So we have nothing to worry about, but there's going to be a time when we're shifting timelines, when we're going to travel through certain deceptions and illusions. But I think we can feel very safe, but somehow I feel like Archangel Uriel is going to guide us. And also because we're going to be more in touch with our sensitivity and intuition than ever. We're going to know where to go. Some of you might even buy like a van or something, travel that. Maybe some of you are going to be called overseas. You know, it's just gonna be you're just gonna keep we're going to know what to do when it happens. I really feel that. Woo! Okay. I'm so sorry if it's like really, if it became like messy. Yeah. So let's do 3 more cards because we are curious to see what else we get. No, I don't want that one. Let's see here. We have some more messages. Okay, we have got four cards. Yeah, once again, you get 4 cards. Let's see here. Oh. That's... Why is my chair... I don't know if you hear it. My chair is making the worst noise. Okay, let's see. We have 3 cups. So interesting. I am keeping people at distance with the overactive root chakra. And I mean, 3 of Cups, you know, is coming together with people. So, it could be you're working with something alone here. And the next step is really going to be, because you be spontaneous and have fun. So, it could be like you're connecting with people in some way. Oh, wow. We have 8 of Cups. And I mean, look at those cups. Yeah, I've never seen those dark cups before. So 8 of Cups, I like actually 8 of Cups because it's kind of like talks about the seeker. So you finish something off and now you're seeking something new. You're not seeking it, it's calling you. I feel very strongly you're not going to miss the call. You're going to hear this. It's going to be very strongly delivered by the angels. Because this is the next step going forward in your spiritual plan, in your purpose here. We have 4 of Swords. Wow, look at peace here. Wow, look at this. Yay, you know. We talked a lot about in my past readings about the third eye chakra. For you who resonates with this, you know, look at this. Seems like third eye chakra is finally completely open. Yeah, this is what I said. It's like we're gonna hear the call. We're going to know what to do. There's no confusion here. 4 of Swords, there's peace here in our mind. The path is completely clear. 4 of Swords, the war is over. Knight of Swords went into the war. Kind of, you know, I don't know what to call it, but, you know, we wanted to fulfill something here. We did that now. The war is over. Now we can, like, relax, you know. Now we can be in our little white lamb energy. We're like, oh, okay, I'm relaxed now. And the beautiful third eye is like a big sun here. We're connected, you know. Look at this sensitivity, and the lamp here goes so good together. We are connected here. We feel everything so clearly here now. And we will know exactly what to do. And Ace of Wands. I mean, I love this reading. So yeah, Ace of Wands. Once again with the tangerine. Look at this orange explosion. This orange explosion, yeah. Root chakra is going to be balanced. Yeah, keeping people at distance. We're not going to do that anymore, you know. And it's going to be more balanced, you know. And be more open for fun. So Ace of Wands, you know, this big explosive catalyst to change. You know, something very new, starting like full of passion and motivation and energy and action. We're like throwing ourselves into this and enjoying this new experience with a lot of fun and happiness. So whatever this new thing is that is coming, look, even the Magician has all these orange energies here. Yeah, whatever this new thing that is coming, it is going to be much easier than the first thing here that we completed. It's going to be more energy, a lot of energy. What are we going to do with all this energy? Yeah, I felt like I almost is too much. Very high energy, and that we can, with the Magician, we can direct this energy, you know, because the Magician is the Magician, the alchemist, you know, he can do whatever he wants with the energy that is channeled through him. He channels this very high energy through him. He directs it somewhere, and he makes his calling come true. So we have different callings, but your calling is like you have a lot of potential here, and I can see like it's going to come true. You know, you have the Magician, you have the Ace of Wands, even the Tangerine, all this high energy. You have the angels. Uriel is here with you. You know, so this will come true. So it's very exciting. You know, next chapter, because this was first, and then this comes after. So yeah, you got to peek into 2 steps here into your future. Okay. Yeah, pilot number 2. This was your reading. If you like my readings, yeah, please subscribe on my channel. I never say that anymore, so I'm not going to say it now, you know, because I think you can do whatever you want. So anyways, pile 2, if you want to share your story in the comment section, yeah, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pilot number 3, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the goal. Yeah, I mean, who couldn't be drawn to this card? Yeah, it feels like a very interesting card here. What's being channeled? Does it come from the up, or does it come from this way? We don't know. Let's put it here. Let's just dive into your reading. So what's written for you in the next chapter of your Akashic record? And we are going to start with taking out 3 tarot cards for you. So what's written for you? Okay, I'm just gonna take, 4 cards. Okay, 4 cards for you. And we're also gonna take 2 cards from my own oracle deck. If you missed the intro, you can, during the month of August, you can now get my oracle deck with free worldwide shipping plus 10% discount if you use the coupon code Lionsgate, capital letters, on my website, nordicl.com. Okay, that's out of the way. Let's see what we have here for you. 2. And then we have that card and the chakra card as well. So let's see what we have here for you. You know what? I'm just gonna, let's see here. Want to take them in order. So we're gonna do like this. 10 of Swords with rebirth. 2 of Pentacles with moment to moment. We have the Queen of Cups with receptivity. And we have the Judgment with, beyond illusion. Rebirth and Judgment. A rebirth beyond illusion. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, look even how she's raising up her hands here. Wow, she's fed up. I felt like she was almost saying like, here, take me, God, I can't take it anymore. And then there's like, look at this, like almost like the, is it called the Ida and Pingala, you know, the Shiva and Shakti almost, you know, and the lotus is exploding here. Yeah, something with like, yeah, explosion, a release. Look at this. There's a release here. This is very interesting. Like, it almost feels like, doesn't it feel like it's beams from up and it comes in? You know, so look at this. These 2 go together. Look at this, is perfect. It's like, yeah, I can't take it anymore. I surrender. God, make me enlightened. Release me from my burden. And you just go like, whoa. And then there comes the light down into the crown chakra here, activating everything here. And there's like a big judgment here, awakening here. Yeah. Judgment, I like Judgment card because it's so much more nicer than the Tower. The Tower, you know, it's like getting a frying pan in your head and it just like shakes it's like a volcano eruption or it's like an earthquake. But the Judgment is like, yeah, more like this. You call and you ask for help and the angel comes and lifts you up almost. So 10 of Swords, like the ending of something painful, is written in the next chapter of your Akashic records. Why is everything crooked? Let me see. Okay, that worked. So the end of something painful for you. You've been asking for help. You've been praying maybe for answers. And it seems like this is what's going to be fixed for you. the painful. It's a little bit painful rebirth, but I think it's going to be very liberating and freeing for you. So look how this, even the next card here, Two of Pentacles, look at this, you're like flying, you're like, yay, I'm free, I'm free. So it's going to be good for you. For some of you, it's almost maybe you could get like a higher insight or something being revealed to you. Could even be something like some kind of secret being revealed, and this is going to make you be able to close that door forever, maybe. Let's look at the rest of the cards. Time. Yeah, you've been praying for help. You're ready for this. It's time now. Also as well. Like this is really like this. It's the end of that chapter. It's a painful chapter also. Yeah, end of that painful chapter of your life. True love. For me, this true love card, you know, can talk about true love. Love for some of you, yeah, maybe this is a love situation, but for me, true love is like more about. Or it can also be about universal love, you know, choosing what is right for you, moving towards a more loving life, having love around you, compassion, friendship, you know, nice things. So something like divine timing is here. And I have a headache, and I felt like I both a headache and I felt like my stomach hurts. So this has been causing you like also a lot of physical symptoms, because this has really been stressing your nervous system. Pile number 3, I think this situation has been stressing you, and it's causing like maybe hard time sleeping, maybe headaches, maybe pain in your stomach, hard time digesting food. What is it called? Like your rushing thoughts. So yeah, next chapter, what's written? Yeah, to liberate you from this. Let's see what else we got here. To move you towards true love. 33, look at that. And we have key. Solutions. Yeah, I mean, perfect. Solutions to your problem is coming here. Clarity, insight, breakout, liberty. Lock and unlock. Helpful solutions. Yeah, you know, you're going to be free from something. And we have a sacral chakra that is underactive. I feel a lack of passion. Oh, poor you. Poor you. Yeah, I mean, you've been stuck in something that has been making you feel like you're missing out on life almost. Time, maybe waiting for something. Some of you, yeah, maybe you've been waiting for a loved one. You think like, oh yeah, this is the true love. I don't know if it's your true love or not, but definitely like something that has been, if it is maybe something that's in the way, it's gone. But with moment, it feels like you're going off alone here. Let's just do more cards. Take charge. You are taking a back seat. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, we have to start over. You are taking a back seat in a relationship or situation. It may end up costing you time, money, and opportunity. It may ending up costing you time, money, or opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. Yeah, so whatever here is taking energy from you, making you miserable in one way or another. If it's a love relationship, if it's a parent relationship, it's a friend relationships, I don't know. Seems to have something to do with relationships. Because even 10 of Swords, you know, in the original Rider-Waite tarot, it's a man laying down, flat down on his stomach. You know, you're talking about stomach ache, laying flat down on his stomach, and he has 10 swords stabbed in his back, you know? So really showing like, being stabbed in the back, but like also, you know, you can't stab yourself in the back, so somebody else stabbed you in the back. But yeah, pain, disappointments. It's the ending, you know, it's the end. Yeah, you know, it's something is really, it's the end of something. Yeah, it's really the end of something. And then, you know, once again, like going off alone here without that, the key. So you're definitely leaving some kind of toxic energetic cords behind you. But you're doing it, I feel it with like a lot of peace and a lot of clarity. And I don't know, some of you are like desperate. You're like, please help me, please, what am I supposed to do? And I like almost like, oh, give me clarity. And I think you're going to get this. Even the mountaintop, symbolizes enlightenment. So it feels like you're really going to, and receptivity here. You're ready for this. You're ready for the answers. You're ready for the end. You're ready to move on. You're ready to take charge. You're done with sitting in the back seat here and feeling a lack of passion, like feeling like you're not getting enough. And for some of you, this is not directly like a relationship situation. I think this has to do like with cords that you have with friends and family members. And they're so heavy, and they're like a little bit depressive people, or depressive people around you. And they just make you feel depressed yourself because they are so depressed, And yeah, so, just being surrounded by people that just doesn't have this more positive view on life, and that doesn't have this ability to kind of lift themselves up and take care of their own emotions and energy. Some people are just throwing their energy and emotions all around them, wanting everybody to feel like them, So yeah, in a world like this, even, I remember myself, workplaces and things like that. People many times are more kind of on the depressive. They like talking about the bad things more than the good things. And then everybody talking about the bad things, and you can feel like your energy is getting drained. It's like, whoa, this is like, So, and this makes us feel a lack of passion. So it's like something's really taking energy from you. And it's about moving you away. The next chapter, I want to see more into your future. Yeah, I want to see more into your future. So I see you alone. When I say I see you alone, I'm not really talking about, like, I don't know who's in your life or who you want to be in your life. It doesn't really matter. But I see you're like energetically free from the influence of people around you. We don't even want to have the influence of somebody that's actually very dear to us, because they have their own energy. I try to not mix my energy with my twin flame. So we always kind of try to cut cords and clean our energies, because he has his flow and I have my flow, We're still humans. We're not like in our essence energy, of course. It's very important to be very grounded and centered. I need to be grounded, centered in my energy. And it's nice when he's centered and grounded in his energy. And it makes the relationship very hot, actually, because every time we meet, it's like very fresh energy. So yeah, so this is like, I'm trying to break down, because sometimes it can be triggering for some people, saying, yeah, you're going off alone, but you're like, oh, what happened with that person or something? We can't really see that, but what I see is like that you're energetically free, and you feel peaceful, and you feel like you got the answers, and you feel like you are finally starting to see the next steps of your life. And it feels like you are like, you almost, know what to do now. Before, you almost like you didn't know what to do, and now you know what to do. It's like almost like you took back your power and your own energy. You're centered, you're grounded, and now it's more about you and your path forward. I keep hearing like liberated, free, peaceful, in touch with your higher self, seeing the future very clearly, being in a good place, feeling good about yourself. Yeah, I keep getting that. Interesting. Isolation and lack of connections. Yeah, I mean, you've been lonely, it seems. Even if you've been in a relationship, it seems that you've been lonely. You're going to overcome some kind of feeling of loneliness. You're going to overcome some kind of feeling of, for some of you, could even be codependency that's in the bottom of this, or like fear of rejection, fear of connecting with other people, being distrustful. I don't know, like something is like something, you're gonna overcome something that has something to do with your connection with other people and how it's making you feel lonely or misunderstood. And it's like you're being, it's like almost like you're being more okay with, more comfortable in your own skin and in who you are. I think we're just gonna keep going here. VIP access, status, 10th house. Wow, look at you. 10th house, Capricorn, Saturn energy. Yeah, Saturn energy. Yeah, you've been very restricted. What is this damn prison? You've been like in some kind of prison. The prison of your own mind, the prison of the circumstances of your life, the prison of your job, maybe 10th house, you know, is the career, the prison of a karmic relationship. It's been sucking you dry of energy almost. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm kind of laughing at myself. You know, yeah. Yeah. You know, when you're detached, you know, it's like just, it becomes a little bit funny. But anyways, of course, it's not funny. It can be also very painful. But VIP access. I feel like you're going to be moved towards, you know, where you're going to, you're going to be more aligned with what you deserve. Somehow you've been aligned with things that made you feel like you were, or you couldn't get it. It was like, it almost was something, some of you really had a relationship that wasn't giving you what you needed. And maybe you were very attached to this because fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, some kind of codependency, fear of leaving, fear of loneliness, and you were holding on. And but it was not, it was like soul crushing because you didn't get love. You know, you need love. you need love. Who doesn't need love? Some of you, this could be a job, you know, stuck in a job, and you're like, yes, I need this job because I need the money and I needed this, but it's like, really, it's lack of passion. It's not nice. Okay, you know, let's not go too deep into what this is. Whatever this is, it doesn't feel good, you know. I feel depressed. Yeah, talking about it, I feel like, oh, yeah, I just become more and more. Yeah, so the people that also are connected with the thing that you're working with here, they have a little bit more heavy depressive energy. And the thing is that you are growing and you have been growing a lot. So it's like, it's about time. It was about that time. The time is now. I think the time was like 10 months ago. Why did I hear 10 months? Yeah, 10. 10 months, 10. Yeah, that was a confirmation maybe. Yeah, it was done 10 months ago maybe even. So you're being moved from that. Mojo bag with justice and karma. Mojo bag. Let's read that in the book. Let me just go get it because, oops. Yeah, this is one of my new decks that I got on Etsy. I absolutely love it. The Southern Gothic Oracle. Yeah, you can check it out. And let's see, Mojo bag. What number is it? 26? Okay. Mojo bag, justice, karma. Root workers encourage us to consider our ancestors, our closest next kin in the spirit world. One way to work with spirits for the skilled conjure practitioner is to assemble a mojo bag, also known as a conjure hand, a jackball, or a prayer in a pouch. Wow, okay. For the enslaved people who were brought here against their will in centuries past and who survived the worst of horrors, mojo hands were a connection to the spirit world that offered solace amidst unimaginable adversity. Pray. So yeah, it's some kind of prayer bag, you know. So yeah, this is very good. People that were enslaved. Yeah, I'm saying you're like in some kind of prison. Yeah, this karmic, painful prison of yours. You've been praying, you know, prayer bag, the mojo bag. You've been praying. You're fed up. I feel like you are like, can't do it anymore, you know. Universe, now you have to do something. And I think it is written in the next chapter to move you with the 10th house status here to something that you deserve. You've been getting like a lot of breadcrumbs. You've been getting like, there's been a lot of fighting. There's been like almost like a lot of stabbing you in the back. That you've been around people that's not loyal to you. You've been around people that has been, you know, you deserve better. You deserve so much better. And now it's time to take you away from this. There's something with past life. There's something connected with you. Okay, I'm just gonna stop reading this. I'm just gonna stop reading that. There's something that something with being stabbed in the back, something with not connecting with other people, and something with loneliness, lacking a partner, lacking love, lacking friends. It has something to do with your past lifetimes. There's nothing wrong with you, pile number 3. Yeah, I don't think there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you, but you have some kind of like really Something with this isolation energy comes from past lifetimes. You are like kind of reliving it now. And I think it's time for you. I feel like the next thing that's in focus is this thing that makes you feel disconnected with other people, that makes you feel misunderstood or lonely in some way. And I feel like they're really trying to move you from people that you have around you that somehow aligns with that vibration. So somehow, the people that you had around you that are a little bit on the heavier side, somehow, you have been in the same vibration as them, because there also has been something very heavy in you that has been resonating with that energy. But now it's time for you to move away from that. And because you're moving away from that, there's going to be a very big healing actually when it comes to your sacral chakra, like your connection, your self-worth. Yeah, self-worth. And how you are connected to your own emotions, how you can express your emotions, but also how you connect very intimately to other people. Man, woman, doesn't matter, not just like romantic relationships, like all type of relationships. This is going to be like in big focus. Heal yourself. Yeah, really like heal yourself. Yeah, and release. Wow. 10 months keeps coming up. So yeah, fall time is coming now here, in the northern hemisphere. Yeah, in the northern hemisphere. Fall is coming. 22nd of September is the autumn solstice, my favorite solstice of the year. Yeah, I really like autumn solstice. So anyways, release, yeah. Something with 10 months. 10 months. October? Yeah, October. It's fall time here. So for some of you it's springtime. So then it could be next, when is it? Yeah, southern hemisphere, I have no idea when you have fall time, but something with 10 months. Could even be during the time of Capricorn, January. Yeah, Capricorn energy, end of December, and then I think like 3 weeks into January or something is Capricorn. Is that 10 months even? No, it's not. Okay, let's not count it. August, yeah, September, October, November, December, January. No, it's only 5 months. So anyways, let's look at this last card, pink. Let love in! I mean, look at that. And number 4, finding your home, finding your tribe, finding your stability. And angel source also. Yeah, true love, let love in. So there's something within you that is like keeping love out. And there's also people, places, jobs that's connected with this experience of feeling unloved by life and unloved by other people and not being able to connect on the deeper level. This is the focus. Wow. Yeah. Oh, I don't even know where we were when we started reading, but this is where we went. Okay, let's just do 3 last cards here. The Fool. Wow, yeah. Transitioning into this. Yeah, it's been heavy for you. Now it's going to be lighter. I think you're going to go through like a pretty 10 months. During these next 10 months, I think this is going to be in focus to make you release this, to make you heal, to make you transition with the Fool here into like a very having self-worth, being able to love yourself in a whole different way, energetically cleaning your energy from all these karmic cords, friends that you have outgrown, but you have been scared of letting them go because you're scared of ending up alone maybe, or this or that, or who knows, why. But now you can energetically clean yourself out of that, cut the cords. Doesn't mean, cutting cords doesn't mean that we are, telling all the people to F off. No, it means that we don't have these kind of like almost trauma bonds with people, or we don't have this sentimental bonds with people, and it makes us energy. Like I said, we even do this to each other, me and my twin. Cutting cords has nothing to do, and I love him. He's my favorite person in the whole world. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm a big time introvert, but my husband, I like him a lot. So anyways, but yeah, it's more about like energetically being in your own energy. This is hot, this is sexy even, because it makes you an individual. And you don't want to be the Yeah, sometimes I joke with my partner here and saying like, yeah, we should buy, you know, these outfits that looks exactly the same, walk around in them, you know, just for fun, because, you know, he also doesn't like to be like this a complete energetic mess. When you're completely like this with someone, you don't even know what's your own feelings and thoughts and what's the other one's feelings and thoughts. It just becomes like a mess. So anyways, I feel like this reading became a little bit messy, but sometimes I think it is, and then when I listen to it, it actually makes sense. So just take it for what it is. King of Cups. Look at this. The Queen of Cups got her King of Cups. So yeah, for some of you, you know, if you're looking for love, if true love, I mean, let love in. True love is in here. True love is for you. If you're looking for love in another person, it's for you. If you're looking for love of life and connection and spiritual connection, it is for you. It's up to you, of course. You know, if you don't want a relationship, then you don't. But it is for you. And what is in focus now is that thing that's in the way for you to experience this is going to be very focused on healing that and releasing that. So with VIP access, I once again feel like this has to do with your self-worth, so that you can step up into loving yourself more and free yourself from the prisons of the past. Why? I feel like I have to push. Yeah, push through this energy. Success. Look at this. Last card here, 601, success. I mean, look at this. You got the Fool. Transitioning into this new beginning, unknown territory. You know, look at you. What, now you can be like the Fool in love. Now it's safe for you to be like the Fool in love. You go from I feel lack of passion, you know, to being like this. You know, this Shakespeare romantic here. You know, woohoo, I met my Juliet, or, you know, I met my Romeo. And it's nice, you know, it's very nice. And then we have King of Cups also showing, you know, this is not completely unstable energy. King of Cups, you know, is very mature, you know, yeah, very mature. And then success here showing like, yeah, very successful healing for you. Yeah, we talked about healing. Big time healing for you. It's going to be very successful. Yeah, it's going to be very successful. You're going to let love in. Maybe meeting the right one. Maybe attracting back the right one. Maybe, I don't know, the union of the twin flames or something like that. But yeah, it looks very, very nice. You're releasing like a lot of karma. It is a journey, it is a mountain, but you're getting a lot of help. You asked for help, your prayers has been heard, and you're getting a lot of these coming from up actually. I think, yeah, I still think it's, no, now it feels like it's coming from this way. Yeah, sometimes it's, you know what it is, in the beginning it felt like it came from this way. So yeah, what's happening now, you're getting like a lot of healing, and then it's activating your power, and poof, now the healing comes from within you. Now you are connected. You go from being disconnected, you go from being, you know, not feeling worthy, not feeling the intimate, loving connection that you can have with another person, to getting that. Yeah, to getting that. You're becoming whole. Finally, you will heal your sacral chakra. Yeah, definitely your sacral chakra, heart chakra here as well. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.